And welcome back. I think hair is probably one of the most exciting and fun things to draw when creating your own cartoon character. It allows you to express your own personality, but also it gives your character a bit more of a voice. And after all, art is really just all about expression and creating things that communicates with other people in new and interesting ways. So we're going to start off with this bald headed guy, this little face here, he's smiling. And we're going to create 6 copies of him, and then we're going to change the hairstyles on each character, and really to show you that the same face, the same platform with different hair can really create a whole different world, a whole different character base. And I think it's really fun. I think this is probably one of the most fun exercises that you can go through. And if you've got some sort of creative block and you're not really in the zone, do this. Go draw some blank faces and just draw different hairstyles, and you'll find the creative juices starting to flow again, and you'll be very much in that creative zone. So this first character, we're going to have some spiky hair, and we're going to have this kind of hairline, very youthful type of character, this one. And color in the black here. Now when I'm looking at the hair, I'm thinking, does that look natural enough to be a real hairstyle in real world? Although it is a drawing and it's all make-believe kind of stuff, you want to make it possible in reality. That's what I like to do anyway. With this second guy, I'm just going to finish off that. So with the second guy, I actually saw a guy with this haircut yesterday at the supermarket, and he had this fringe that kind of covered his eyes. I'm not sure how he was walking around and not running into things, but I see a lot of kids with this haircut these days. So it's a kind of like he's just wearing a mop, in a sense. And because he is wearing a mop, I've extended the top of the hair a lot further above where the head stops, just to give the impression that there's a lot of volume there. Now I'm just going to go around and fix up all little imperfections. So you'll probably notice now there's a bit of a system that I'm using. I lightly sketch, and then I fix up. It's only a 2-step process, so it's pretty easy to remember. You just go around and develop what you want to see, and then if you like it, you go around and fix up any loose lines, and if you don't like it, just rub it out. Simple as that. Okay, so with this next guy, I'm thinking something a little bit more edgy. This haircut I've actually seen recently as well. So, real big and spiky, straight up. And it's a mohawk. I think that's about right. Remove that little guide in the background. And we'll go around it a little bit more. Now, just as it is, I don't think it will work unless we give some sort of indication of where the hair used to be before it was shaved. Once I've finished drawing and filling out these lines here, I'm going to put little dots everywhere that the hair would have been before it was shaved. And you can see now, it looks like kind of like someone's beard when they shave it and they get a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. I think that's a really neat effect. And maybe add a little bit more detail to his face here, onto his eyes. He's kind of got a relaxed kind of look. And I think I might put an earring on there as well. Just like that. Okay, so next I might add some lines here. So next we've got this guy on the bottom left. I'm going to make this guy a little bit older. He's done a little bit more of life, and he's a little bit balding on top. He's got jet black hair and kind of curly. And to add a little bit more age to him, we're going to add a few more lines to his face. And I think with this hair, making it kind of come in a little bit in some areas. I might build it up a little bit further. And maybe put some thinning kind of hair on top of it, like that. So his eyes are a little bit more softer. A little sun damage on the skin. A few stray hairs that have been shaved, and then his smile lines on his forehead, and more thinning up top. I think that fills the space nicely. Okay, so I think he's looking still quite young despite having the age line, so I'm going to continue working with this guy until he looks the age that I want him to look. I think when we colour him, I think he's going to age up really well. I think maybe a mustache or a goatee will work really well. Yeah, I think that looks heaps better. He's got real character now. Alright, next. This guy's going to be easy. I'm going to give him a bit of a flat top type of spiky hair. Might give him some red hair as well when we colour him. A browny red colour. Same kind of hairline. It's not receding at all, so a good way to add age to someone is to put a receding hairline. I think I might have to go over these spikes again to thicken it up a bit. Okay, so I'm thinking for this final guy we're going to do something a little bit different. Something... I was watching a show with Elvis in it the other day, and maybe we give him a bit of an Elvis style. A young Elvis type of look. There we go. Now, although you can't actually see the detail in the hair there, it's enough to give you the right idea of what it looks like. Okay, so for this next bit, the coloring, I'm going to speed up the video to about 3 times as fast just to show you what these characters look like fully completed. Enjoy!